out a different name, but I only hear your voice through the noise I never chose. Signal drifting in and out, like a truth I can't figure out. Every word begins to fall, like it never meant at all. Empty channel in my heart tonight, playing echoes of your light. Every sound just leads me through back to something close to you. I keep turning through the air, trying just to find you there, but the closer that I get, the more I seem to forget. Empty channel in my heart somehow, still I hear it even now. Every tone I try to hold fades away before it's told. If I let the silence stay, would it wash it all away? Or just leave me with the sound of a love I never found? Empty channel in my heart somehow, fading slowly out of sight. Every piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, empty channel in my heart tonight. Channel fade, I'm building towers made of steam in the corners of a dream. Every brick is light as air, vanishing while I'm standing there. Gray and silver, street by street, where dissolving into shades of day. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. There's a staircase in the smoke, words I wish I never spoke. Every step is fading fast, like a shadow from the past. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. If the morning sun should break, what is left for me to take? Or will the city just subside with all the secrets left inside? Made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. Tonight, fading walls into the gray, building nothing. Flickers in the sound, like your memory coming round. Every second fades too fast, like a moment meant to last. Low and steady through the night, barely there but still inside. Every signal starts to break with every move I try to make. Just a flicker in the airwaves now. I don't even ask you how. You still find your way to me in a broken frequency. There's a rhythm I can't hold, soft and distant, turning cold. Every line I try to trace leads me back to empty space. Just a flicker in the airwaves, still moving slow against my will. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I let it drift away, would it come back just the same? Or just fade into the noise like a half-forgotten voice? Just a flicker in the airwaves tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Every piece I'm holding to still belongs to you. Yeah, a flicker in the airwaves tonight. Airwaves. The tower stands in walls of glass, watching all the seasons pass. I see the world in fractured lines, like broken stars and ancient signs. I reach out to the frozen air, but there is no one standing there. Just my reflection, pale and deep, a promise that I couldn't keep. It's a hollow world inside. shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. Fractured, falling through the cracks of time, searching for a sign. I walk the halls of empty light, between the morning and the night. I find a shadow on the floor where there used to be a door. The gravity is pulling slow to a place I used to know. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. If the glass should finally break, how much more can one heart take? Would I fall or would I fly into the cold and open sky? Is falling, grain by grain, stone by stone, until I'm finally alone. There's a silence in your tone, like I'm listening alone. Every word comes back unclear, like you're close but never here. Static drifting through the air, like I know you're somewhere there. Every line begins to break with every call I try to make. Static Every signal fades too fast, like a moment meant to last. I can almost hear you say something slipping far away. Static, living in the sound. Every time it comes around, staring at a screen of gray, watching every color fade away. You're a whisper in a hurricane, a shadow dancing on the window pane. I built a bridge out of hollow wires, but I'm just fueling all the quiet fires. Every message is a stone I throw into a canyon where the cold winds blow. The map is blank where we used to stand, sifting through the glass and shifting sand. I'm calling out to a silent sky, but the clouds don't ever give a clear reply. Just a hollow hum in the midnight air, a ghost of a feeling that was never there. We're falling into the white zone now, searching for a way, but we don't know how. The frequency is dead, the line is torn, just a cold vibration since the day was born. No echo coming back, no light to see. total silence. System offline. The needle spinning in the glass, watching all the seasons pass. North is just a hollow word, a song the sailors never heard. The stars are shifting in their place, searching for a saving grace. I'm walking on a shifting floor, but I can't find the northern shore. The maps are burning in the cold, stories that were never told. I'm tracing lines upon my palm, waiting for the coming calm. But the wind is screaming out your name, and every direction feels the same. Yeah, the compass broke tonight, somewhere between the dark and light. I'm drifting out to open sea, when no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. If I throw the metal to the deep, would I finally get some sleep, or just wander in the gray until the ocean washes me away? Yeah, the compass broke tonight, somewhere between the dark and light. I'm drifting out to open sea, when no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. No direction, no shore, just the waves. There's a sound beneath it all, like a whisper in the fall. Every silence feels too real for a thing I cannot feel. Low and steady through the night, barely there but still inside. Every moment drifting slow to a place I used to know. Tonight, something's moving out of sight. Every piece I try to find slips away inside my mind. There's a rhythm I can't hold, soft and distant, turning cold. Every line I try to trace leads me back to empty space. Underneath the quiet tone, somehow I can almost hear it now. Through the silence, through the blue, something still comes back to you. If I let it drift away, would it stay or fade to gray? Or just echo soft and low, like a thing I'll never know? Trace I'm holding through still belongs to you. Yeah, underneath the quiet tone tonight. There's a rhythm I can't trace, like like your memory in this space, soft and distant, barely there, but I feel it everywhere. Low and steady, moving through, like a signal under blue. Every moment comes and goes, but it's something no one knows. Low frequency love tonight, moving slow beneath the light. I can feel it deep inside, like a truth I cannot hide. Every word we left behind still is playing in my mind, not as loud as it once was, but it's stronger than it was. Low frequency love somehow, I can feel it even now, in the silence, in the air, like a presence always there. If I turn the volume down, would it stop or stay around, or just echo soft and low, like a thing I'll never know? Low frequency love tonight, still it moves without a fight. Every part I'm holding to still belongs to you. Yeah, low frequency love tonight. This might be the final line of a voice I can't rewind. Every begins to fall, like it never meant at all, fading slowly through the air, like you're somewhere never there. Every note just drifts away into something I can't stay. Last song on the frequency tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Every sound I'm holding to slips away from me and you. There's a quiet settling in, like I know where this has been. Every piece I tried to keep finds a place where it can sleep. Last song on the frequency somehow, I can barely hear it now. Through the static, through the blue, it becomes what we once knew. If I let it fade away, would it finally let me stay in a place without the sound of a love I never found? Last song on the frequency tonight, in the dark and in the light. Every trace I'm holding through turns to something I once knew. Yeah, last song on the frequency tonight. The stage is set in velvet black. There's no way to take it back. Every line I've memorized fills the space between our eyes. The curtains heavy, soaked in rain. The hide the pain, but the ink is running off the page. In this hollow, empty cage, the lights are burning through the floor. I can't find the exit door. Acting out a different part with a cold and heavy heart. I'm a ghost inside the frame, calling out a nameless name. It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. Do we kill the lights? Do we end the play? Or just wander through the gray in a story gone It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. The theater is cold, the dialogue is old, the end is never told. Mapping out a neon maze, lost inside the digital haze. Every compass point is wrong. I've been searching for too long. The grid is breaking at the edge, standing on a silent ledge. I see the shadows of the code on this long and frozen road. The satellites are falling down over this forgotten town. I'm sending out a flare of light into the belly of the night, but the radar's blank and cold, like a story never told. It's a no coordinate tonight. searching for what lies between. Yeah, it's enough. Coordinate tonight. Just a glitch in time, looking for a reason or a rhyme. 0, 1, 0, none. Coordinate tonight. Beyond the reach of satellite sight. I'm a ghost in the machine, searching for what lies between. Yeah, it's enough. Coordinate tonight. There's a vibration in the floor, coming through the heavy door. Not a whisper, not a word, just a humming I have heard. Iron pulse and silver thread, waking up the things we said. It's a weight I can't define, walking down a broken line. The concrete walls are breathing slow, holding ghosts we used to know. It's the shaking of the ground, where the buried truth is found. Every second, every beat, coming up beneath my feet. It's a residual resonance tonight, shaking through the faded light. I can't stop the phantom sound from the wreckage underground. It's a residual resonance tonight. Does it keep on ringing on long after we are gone? Stop the phantom sound from the wreckage underground. Yeah, it's a residual resonance tonight. Resonance. The floor is still, feel it still. Walking through the wires again, counting down the bits of pain. Every memory's a rusted key in a digital security. I see your face in the LED, a ghost within the circuitry, but the voltage is dropping low to a place I can't follow. Capture what didn't last. Data fragments in the air. I reach out, but nothing's there. Just a sequence of a broken dream. A silent cry, a frozen scream. It's an electromagnetic field. Would you still be here? Would you still be mine? Or are we just a code that failed to run underneath a digital sun? Magnetic field tonight. Feel tonight. The field is gone. In a hollow room, tracing the shadows, chasing the gloom. Your pulse was a rhythm I used to know. Now it's just static, a flickering show. I'm dialing a number that doesn't exist, lost in the vapors, a heart in the mist. The screen glows white in the dead of the day, watching the signal just drifting away. A ghost in the circuit, a glitch in the dream. Nothing is ever as real as it seems. The wires are heavy, caught inside a glass machine, watching ghosts upon the screen. Your frequency is shifting fast, a future built to never last. The dial is stuck, the needle bleeds, hungry for the words it needs. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, burning in a digital fire. Static walls are closing in, I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The city hums a lo-fi beat beneath the rain and empty streets. I hear your laughter in the white noise, just a fragment of your voice. A million bits of broken code on this long and lonely road. Static walls are closing in, I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. If I cut the power, if I pull the plug, would I escape this electric hug? Or am I just a ghost in your line, waiting for a sign? Just one sign. Static walls are closing in, I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The signal trap. Are you receiving? Are you breathing? fades at midnight slow, like a voice I used to know. Every word just drifts away, with the things we couldn't say. Static whispers through the line, like you're somewhere out of time. Every second breaking through, but it never stays with you. Lost somewhere inside the light, I can hear you breaking through, but it never stays with you. I keep listening for a sign, something clear, something mine. But the closer that I get, the more I just forget. And the signal fades somehow, something I can't control. If I let the silence stay, would it take the sound away, or just leave me here alone with the voice I've never known? And the signal fades tonight, through the dark and through the light. Every trace I'm holding to still keeps leading back to you. Yeah, the signal fades tonight. Fades tonight. Folded up my heavy fears into a ship of wasted years. The ink is running in the rain, like salt upon an open vein. Launched it on a blacker tide, with nowhere left for me to hide. The anchor's gone, the rope is torn, drifting on a hollow sea, but no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight. The water's cold, the sky is white, nothing but the moon to guide. I find a message in the deep, a secret that the corals keep. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by the morning light. I'm drifting on a hollow sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight. If the waves should pull me down, would I fly or would I drown, or just become a part of the blue? Like the ghost I saw in you. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by the morning light. And drifting on a hollow sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight, folded, sinking, just a scrap of paper on the waves. The tide is erasing the lines we drew, changing the gold into a darker hue. I'm writing codes on the salt and shell, a story that the ocean will never tell. The numbers are dissolving in the foam, searching for a frequency to call us home. Every digit is a grain of dust, turning our iron hearts into rust. The lighthouse is blinking in a broken tongue, like a song that was never meant to be sung. I'm tracing the geometry of the waves, silence of the coral graves. The wind is a static that I can't translate, leaving our shadows at the garden gate. It's a barcode on the shifting sand, slipping through the fingers of my hand. The world is a signal we couldn't read, a garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. If the sea should take the shore, would we remember what we're fighting for? Or just dissolve into the white and gray, where all the symbols simply wash away? Garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. Lines in the water, nothing to scan, nothing to hold. Flooding with a different light, not the neon, not the night. I can finally see the dust on the shelf, and the parts of me I kept to myself. The echoes used to scream so loud, like a thunderstorm inside a cloud. keep sending out your name, but it never sounds the same. Just an echo coming back from a love I couldn't track. Every word I let it go comes back softer than I know, like a voice that lost its way somewhere drifting far away. No reply tonight again, just the silence of back then. Every word I try to send never finds you in the end. There's a space between the lines where I leave these broken signs, hoping something might get through, even if it's not from you. No reply tonight somehow. I can feel it even now. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I stop and let it go, would it finally let me know all the things I tried to say never made it anyway? Tonight again, just the echo of back then. Every piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, no reply tonight again. No reply. Coffee's cold, the room is still. Shadows climb the windowsill. I'm tracing lines upon the floor where your keys don't jingle anymore. The clock is ticking loud and deep, counting secrets I couldn't keep. 1,000 days are packed in crates, left behind by the hand of fate. I found a photo in a book, a smile I almost mistook for someone that I used to know. Before the seasons started to snow, the ink is fading, the edge is torn, like a promise that was never born. Turn the hourglass upside down. I'm still searching for the crown of the king I used to be when you were standing next to me. Let the sand wash over the pain, like a desert crying for the rain. Yeah, turn the hourglass tonight. If I could stop the gears from turning, if I could stop the bridge from burning, would I stay or would I run into the heat of the dying sun? Upside down, I'm still searching for the crown of the king I used to be when you were standing next to me. Let the sand wash over the pain, like a desert crying for the rain. Turn the hourglass tonight. Falling slow, grain by grain, nothing left but the empty glass.